right. So I like to say Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah HaKadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. And salutations to you brothers out there that's doing this work and truth and sincerity. Coming back at you. Where we stopped at in the last video, which was Ecclesiasticus, which is Sirach 18:3, who governeth the world with the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will. Hey, somebody somebody really gotta go, hey, ask a Christian about this, right? Hey, but you know what? Let me tell you something. Christians don't believe in the Apocrypha, though. Christians believe that the Apocrypha isn't a part of the Bible. But there's historical and archaeological fact that the Apocrypha is a part of the Bible, which was removed during the 1800s by the Roman Protestant Church. So the Apocrypha is a part of the Bible. So you're going to have to explain this. You're gonna have to explain this chapter and verse, right? It says, "Who governeth the world with the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will." Right? So, but does that mean that not only some things obey his will? So Satan still just does whatever the hell he want to do. Then you're gonna have to explain, going back into the book of Job, why the Lord told Satan not to take Job's life. Then. Wait, but Satan does his own damn thing. Why is he listening to the Lord? Wait, why did he say this? Wait, I ain't listening to you. If I were to take his life, I'd take his life if I want to. I rebelled against you. I try to take the kingdom of heaven. So y'all gotta explain this, man. But y'all can't explain it because y'all don't know the Bible. Y'all don't know the scriptures. You was completely skipped right up over all of this. And then it was mentioned that the Apocrypha was taken out of the Bible because it contradicted a lot of things in the Bible. No, it doesn't. This is all pieces of puzzles, man. If you go buy a 3,000 puzzle piece, you're going to have to put 3,000 pieces together. And how long that's going to take you. And only those with the spirit of truth, the spirit of knowledge, can break these scriptures down in its proper context. Which a lot of you cannot, man. Satan means adversary. You Christians are adversaries to the Most High. You totally go against his will. His will is to believe in his son, Yahushua, not Jesus, Yahushua, and to keep his laws, his statutes, and commandments, which you completely go against. So you are adversaries. You are Satan, man. All of you Christians. You false Christians anyway, right? All who you call Satan is actually an angel that does the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Y'all know Satan is an angel, but y'all believe that Satan is against the Most High. No, Satan follows orders. The angel follow orders. He's commanded to follow orders. That's it. But let's keep going because I don't want to get too far off topic because this is about the remnant of Israel being saved. So let's keep going. I just had to throw that out there. It was a spirit. It says, "For he is the king of all, by his power dividing holy things among them from profane. To whom have he given power to declare his works? And who shall find out his noble acts?" Well, who? Because we only know what he allow us to know. Like, how do we know that the remnant of Israel are going to be saved? Because he allowed us to know that. The Lord opened up the book and gave us this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to know that. To know that the 144,000, to know the 1/3, to know that these nations going into captivity, to know that the world is about to be turned right side up. The Lord have given us that knowledge. Right? So it says, "To whom have he given the power to declare his works, and who shall find out his noble acts? Who shall number the strength of his majesty, and who shall also tell out his mercies? As for the wondrous works of the Lord, there may nothing be taken from them. neither may anything be put unto them, neither can the ground of them be found out. When a man have done, then he beginneth, and when he leaveth off, then he shall be doubtful. What is man, and whereto serveth he? What is he is good, and what is he evil? The number of a man's days at the most, are 100 years. That's going back to Genesis. This is how you know this book comes together. That goes back to Genesis. The number of a man days shall be 100. Salakia. The number of a man years shall be 120. Didn't it say that? So you see, the book goes together as a drop of water unto the sea, and a gravel stone and comparison of the sand, so are 1,000 years to the days of eternity. Therefore, this is why time means nothing to the Most High. Time means nothing to the Most High because He doesn't age. He doesn't age. That's why the scriptures tell you that one day to the Lord is as 1,000 years. 1,000 years is one day to the Most High. This is how you know time means nothing to, like, time means a lot to us because we live and we die. Simple as that. We age, we come out the womb, we age, we get old, we die. That's why time means so much to us. Time means so much to us because Esau had made it to what time means as much to us. Why? Because you got to get up at a certain time, you got to go to sleep at a certain time, your kids get out of school at a certain time. Time, it means a lot to us, but not to the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But the Lord had to set a time. That's why He said a time and a season. He had to set a time. Not that He cares about a time because He doesn't age and get old, but He set a time for when this world is going to be turned right side up. So it says, as a drop of water unto the sea and a graven stone and comparison of the sand, so are 1,000 years to the days of eternity. Therefore is the Most High patient with them, and poureth forth His mercies upon them. So you see this. Time isn't short. So the Lord said, look, I'm going to show my mercies unto them. Right? Because look, you could be wicked in this life and then die. Your spirit goes back to the Heavenly Father, and after 3-4 generations, which one generation is what, like 75 years roughly. So you go back to the Heavenly Father, you up there for a hot minute, then you come back down here for judgment until the kingdom comes. So this is why, another reason why the Lord consistently shows His mercy unto us, because we live multiple times. That whole we only live once, that's a bunch of bullshit, man. The only reason why people say that shit is because you don't remember your past life. You keep living the way you living, and you're going to find out the hard way that you live multiple lives. And not as a roach, not as a lion, not as a cat, not as a dog, but as what they call today a human being. It says, therefore is the Most High patient with them and poureth forth His mercies upon them. Now this is the point. He saw and perceived their end to be evils. He's the Most High. He's the Lord, right? The Most High, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, right, sees that our days are going to be evil. If you're living in a society that is nothing but evil, you are also going to find yourself in the same situation until the Spirit is on you to wake up to see the truth. Right? So this is why the Lord had to do what? Multiply His mercies. So again, it says, verse 11, therefore is the Most High patient with them and poureth forth His mercy upon them. He saw and perceived their end to be evil. Therefore He multiplied His compassion. It says, the mercy of man is towards his neighbor, but the mercy of the Lord is upon all flesh. He reproveth and nurtureth and teacheth and bringeth again as a shepherd his flock. So there you go. So He multiplied His mercies unto His people. right? So let's go back to where we left off at. This is Jeremiah 31 and 3. So I'm going to end it from here and start it back up. I'm going to say Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah HaKadash, the borns to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there that's doing this work. The truth is sincerity. Lord willing is edifying. Say Shalom.